Machinima, which was one of the biggest gaming YouTube networks, especially in the early teens. We're almost out of the teens, Ian. Early teens. It was a multi-channel network, but they also did their own original stuff. They're gone. They closed their channel.
Yeah, all their. So I was reading up on it, and it happened very quickly. Apparently,
happened overnight.
It was.
They got bought out
in December by Otter Media, and then
which I think falls under Warner Brothers.
AT&T. Warner Brothers. Yeah. Okay. And then I was reading some of the big creators were let go early January, and then overnight, boom, everything was set to private.
Yes. So this was a whirlwind. So they had almost they had 12 million subscribers. So this was a gigantic. Back in the day, this was one of the biggest channels. So I'm going to talk about two different things here. The first is that how Machinima was as a company. They were notoriously horrible for how they treated the people that signed on with them to represent. So Machinima was huge. Not anyone can get partnered. It was very tough to get partnered. Talking like 2011, 12, 13, I want to say 14. It was a lot tougher to get partnered. So if you got partnered on YouTube, I can make money on YouTube videos. It was like being a minor celebrity.
Sure.
Even if you're making like $50 a month. Machinima would sign people, and I know one personally, someone who might be at a certain SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. You get under a bad contract where you read the fine print. Oh, this is a 7-year contract? What? This is a 10-year contract that I'm exclusive to your network? And these are the type of contracts that they were getting younger people, especially some of these kids were underage, having them sign these contracts, allegedly sign these contracts. It happens, as far as I know, that they were awful contracts. And not just for the long terms, they were like 50-50 splits only, or sometimes less.
Ooh.
Like we're talking just over barrel contracts, and you didn't know any better. You're a young 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 17. Oh, this is awesome. I'm under a gigantic gaming channel on YouTube.
Right.
And you don't know any better, and then you get ass blasted, and then you have to force yourself out. And I think I saw one person take them to court because it was they had a. First of all, if you sign the contract, you're responsible. Obviously, you're taking advantage of it. You got to read what you're signing.
Right.
So someone signed an in perpetuity contract, which means forever.
Oh,
which turns out to be illegal. So they actually went to court, and it cost them a lot of money, but they got out of that contract, which was good though, because then it showed that any other contract that said in perpetuity is illegal. You can't have a contract saying you're under us forever,
right,
and ever, and you can't get out. But that's what the Machinima did, and so they had thousands of like these smaller channels under their wing. They grew up. I mean, they grew. Then they had their own original stuff, but they also had YouTubers that they signed up to content that would appear on the Machinima main channel. And this is where people are now like, what's going on with these videos?
Gotcha.
But even RetroWare TV, when I used to work for them, I negotiated with Machinima back then with the now it's a YouTuber celebrity, but they was working for them at the time. Wasn't a terrible contract. They had learned, but it was a longer term. I think it was like a 2 or 3 year contract to start. And I was like,
Here's an update that I would like to read. Otter Media sent Kotaku a statement about the future of Machinima. We are focused on creating new content with the Machinima team, which the word content is driving me nuts.
Are they going to pivot?
Hold on, they are. Which will be distributed on new channels to be announced in the coming months. In the meantime, the Machinima network of creator channels continues to showcase the talents of the network. As part of this focus on new content, we have pivoted from distributing content on a handful of legacy-operated channels. That sentence is just so full of garbage fucking business speak, it makes my head hurt. So legacy operated channels, we are pivoting.
So they had tons of videos on their main channel that are now gone.
Yeah,
like we're talking bigger series. I think Felicia Day had a series or videos on there. These aren't just all like
just a handful of legacy operated channels. No, we're talking thousands and thousands of videos. Tons
of videos that they had videos like every day for years and years. So now you're asked out. You're asked out. If you wanted to go back and watch a video, it's gone. And these are people like that are still making videos on their channels. Like, oh, we uploaded videos to that channel. I don't have any more. They're gone. I don't have rights to them because I made them for Machinima as well. It's just a weird ass situation. So this is what happens, unfortunately, when you have giant companies buy each other out. They don't give a shit about these old videos. They're not making a lot of money off them anymore. I'm not sure if it's a legal thing where the rights had to have transferred over though in the contract. So I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, they put out this note saying, all right, we got our members, we got new talent roster. We got, they got Ninja. Okay. FaZe, you're friends with Ninja.
Yeah.
FaZe Rug, Faze
we
Rug.
play Fortnite together
Tfue,
every night.
Popular MMOs and more. So full screen, they're under the full screen banner, which swallowed up Screw Attack, and they're gigantic. Oh man, need a Ricola. So people are obviously upset with good reason. Content creators are upset because they had some videos on there that can no longer be seen, even if they're not making money off of them. They can no longer be seen. And what the fuck? The issue with YouTube creation is that it's not really treated the same. And this is for smaller creators as well as big. They think that once it's out there, it's okay to just rip it all away from everyone.
Right.
Once it's out there, in my opinion, it's out there for people to consume, especially if it's like something that's well made and thought out. It's been out there forever. What if like a Retroware and I decided that we don't want video game years out there anymore, just because we just rip it all away? We can try to do that, but it's shitty to do that.
Yeah.
It's just fucking shitty. It's shitty to.
There's no good reason to.
Yes, because people have memories of it. They've experienced something. They want to see it again. Maybe they have a fondness for it. It's like when Lucas tried to rip the original version of Star Wars trilogy away from everyone.
Right.
And pretend it didn't exist anymore. Like, why? Why? It doesn't serve any purpose anymore.
Yeah.
You're ripping it out of our public knowledge, out of the cultural lexicon. And I'm not saying that Star Wars can be compared to some of these series, but to some people, they beloved some of these shows. Right. I wish I had a list of them in front of me so I can say like what are some of these series. But Machinima had a ton of people on the channel, a ton, and there was no warning either, so people could download them. Yes. I mean, they couldn't say, "Hey guys, we'll give you a month, download shit." They didn't even do that, or even like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If they could, let's say, "Hey guys, you got a month to watch this stuff at least." No, we'll just pull it all down. Not even a fucking weekend to scramble and get your YouTube downloading bots go. Like nothing. It's just a shitty situation.
Yeah.
Let's see, they had Respawn. I heard of Respawn. Inside Gaming Prime, Happy Hour. Yeah. Rocco from Mega64 tweeted, just joined Machinima. That's funny, Rocco. It's a funny tweet. Give Rocco that. A local San Diego YouTuber.
Yep.
Let's see. I mean, not that Machinima was still like a thriving force at this point, but it's still crappy. All right, that's all. Not much else to say about that, but yeah, it's a shame. I'm hoping that some of the people have some of these videos, but some of these are going to be lost forever to the ether. The ether.
So,
yeah. And of course, people are being laid off in this acquisition by Full Screen, so that's bad too. So, but there's no reason to get rid of the fucking channel. That's just stupid. Just fucking stupid.